So I wanted to share with you my experience on the Harley Davidson request for service and also the services, your maintenance. I'm really worried now where I'm going. This road is small. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Just went for a short ride. I'm in Livermore and this is called the Old Barn. You can Google it. You'll find exactly where it is. We've got some cows over there. It still looks like they're just wondering what I'm doing. So I just went out for a ride and I had to stop and take a picture. Look how nice this is out here. Sometimes it's nice just to kind of stay close to home. You end up finding these nice roads. Look how nice it is out here. Out here in California today, it's in the between 71 and 75. So it's a really nice day. It's still nice and cool. Typically this area when it gets in the summer is you can get up to triple digits. So it's kind of nice to get out in this area when it's not super hot and just kind of see what roads are around here. And it's nice. So I wanted to share with you my experience on the Harley Davidson request for service and also the services, your maintenance. And it's interesting that those of you who have been following me, I know that I want to upgrade my handlebars here to 12-inch apes and also put in some heated grips. And I didn't say the price last time in the other video, but they were quoting me about $1,400. It's not bad. Well, only because now I'm hearing other prices. But believe me, I had sticker shock. I was like, what? But you know, when you look at the price, it's the price of labor that's expensive. Now I know why there's a lot of you that just work on your own motorcycles. So I booked it and I had a service coming up, and then I said I'll think about it, and when I come in for the service, if I decide to pull the trigger, I'll put a deposit down and move forward, because they will have to order the parts to be able to complete the request. Again, 12-inch and heated grip. I decided to call other dealers to get a price quote on this. The same exact service. 12-inch apes, heated grips. And I was like, it's got to be cheaper. Please be cheaper than, you know, basically the $1,400. And they're like, they took all the notes down. They're like, you know what? Let me get back to you. I got to follow up with some folks. And so I get a call. And they say, hey, good news, we can order all your parts. That's the service that we can do. And it's $2,350. How is that so much more than the other place? So that just shows me that I'm going to have to just keep getting more price, just so I know that I'm getting the price that I can get cheaper. I don't mind driving a little bit if I'm going to save some money. I'm not, definitely the $2,350 at this point is out, because the $1,450 is much cheaper. And I'm just getting prices right now. I don't know, will I actually do it? I don't know. Let me see what these prices are. But to go back to the services, for those of you that have a Harley Davidson, most likely already know that getting your motorcycle serviced is expensive. And buying this new, the first service was at 1,000 miles. Now my first service at 1,000 miles, let's see, yep, I think it was about just under 500, like 490. So it wasn't cheap. And that was also a major sticker shock. I actually got blown back going, wow, that is a lot. Is this what I'm going to be paying for service? And when I asked them about it, they're like, oh no, this is the most expensive one because it's your 1,000 mile. We have to go through everything. And they go through everything. And I was like, okay. And by the way, I used the dealer that I bought it from, which is about an hour and a half from where I live. I'm just driving around talking to you all, I'm just thinking, where am I? I mean, I have a general idea, but I hope I'm not going to someone's house. Anyway, so I paid that, got the service done, and thinking like, oh my goodness, the service there is so expensive. My next service, I'm not going to drive an hour and a half and then pay all that money and then drive an hour and a half back. I'm going to look for a dealer close to me. On my way home, here in California, we're allowed lane split, and it happened to be a weekday and there was a lot of traffic. So I was doing some lane splitting, and typically what I'll do is I'll turn on my passing lamp so I get more visibility. And through the reflections of the cars, I couldn't see my passing lamps on. I get all the way home. I mean, it's only one switch. What could I be doing wrong? But I basically verified that they were not working. When I called the dealer, they said, oh, just bring it back. We'll take a look at it. And I was like, you guys are an hour and a half from me. And they're like, well, this is covered by warranty, so if you want to take it to any dealer, they'll take a look at it for you. Unfortunately, I didn't want to do that because I wanted this corrected. And if I call another dealer, they're going to want an appointment, and I have to come back some other time to go get it done. So I went back the next morning because I said, if I come back, I know you guys will just work on it. Since you touched it last. And they agreed. So I went all the way back, and sure enough, what happened is it wasn't put back together because when I bought the motorcycle new, one of the clutch cable, the aesthetics, didn't meet the standard. I didn't even notice it. It looked fine. They said it worked fine. It worked fine for me when I bought it, but they said, you know, we have to order the part. This is when I bought the motorcycle, but bring it in, or if you want, we can hold it for you when it comes in for your first service. So I decided to do that since they're so far from my house. So I went back on my first service. They replaced the clutch cable, somehow unplugged my passing lamps, and didn't plug them back in. Where am I going? It's a nice little road though. So anyways, when I took it back, I was nice to the guy, but I was just kind of letting him know like this was a huge inconvenience. And he's like, hey, I'll tell you what, we're really sorry, it is our fault. When you come back for your second service, we're going to give you a good deal. We'll give you a discount. I'm like, okay. I mean, at this point, my motorcycle's fixed, so whatever. And I was thinking, well, I didn't want to go back there because it's so far away. But if they're going to give me a discount on my second service, why not? So, 5,000 miles, which every 5,000 miles is when a service is due on these Harley Davidsons, on this Milwaukee engine 2021 Road King. And I think it's all of them. Anyway, when I called to get the price, nobody knew about the discount. They didn't have it logged in my account. And I was like, okay, can you give me a quote? They quoted me, after some talking, $450. I was like, what? $450? Well, what about the discount? She's like, oh, that is with the discount. I'm like, ooh, that was nice. I'm really worried now where I'm going. This road is small for me at my level to make a U-turn. I'm sure if I have to, I'm going to make it, but where am I going? Ooh, nice view though, look at that. Unfortunately, I didn't pack my 360 today. It was a mistake. So then I decided to go ahead and let me call around some other dealerships for a price quote. And as you probably suspect, they were all different. However, this one dealer that quoted me the $1,400 for the handlebars, they were the cheapest, and that service was about $350. Okay, I don't think I was supposed to go this far. Hopefully we can find somewhere to turn around. But anyway, what I'm getting at is all these dealers I'm calling around, everyone has different prices. I mean, they could be in the same city, they could be in separate cities, they could be fairly close together, still way different prices. And I finally found a shop, like private owner shop, that works on Harleys. So I said maybe they're more competitive to the Harley dealerships. And nope, they weren't. They were just as high. So, one, to anyone who's watching this video and looking to get a Harley Davidson, they're nice, but just be prepared on the maintenance costs. And if the dealer is saying they're going to give you a deal or some kind of vouchers or something, make sure you get it in writing when you buy your motorcycle. I hope this road ends up getting to something a little bigger. So that's where I'm at. So sorry I'm so busy here trying to figure out where I'm at and watching the road, avoiding squirrels and cyclists. So I was thinking about it. I really wanted to get this done. So at this point, I think I'm just going to leave the motorcycle the way it is. I'm probably not going to put the 12-inch apes on it right away. I was thinking about it, and I would like it, but I don't like the price that it comes with. And I said, you know what? I have a ride coming up to Kentucky. That's a long ride. The guy's looking at me like, where are you going? Where am I going? This would have been nice for the 360. Boy, it got dark. Not the best roads.